My name is Khayyam. I am the president of the Young Money Group. And the Young Money Group is a financial education organization that is aimed at increasing financial literacy amongst youth while simultaneously decreasing high school dropout rates by tying education to their desires and long-term goals of today's youth. And we do that a couple of different ways. One, the participants in our program will receive a series of financial literacy workshops in which they will receive a certificate in completion in our award-winning curriculum.
The withdrawal. Now, withdrawal is when you take money out of your bank account. You do this by writing a check, giving a teller a withdrawal slip, or using your ATM or automated teller machine with your debit card. Balance. Now, balance is the amount of money that you have in your bank account at any given time. Now, your balance does change when you make a withdrawal or deposit. So remember to record your balance after every transaction. And thrift. Thrift is a savings bank or savings and loan association that is similar to a bank. This was created to promote home ownership and must have a majority of their assets in housing-related loans. Now, although many banks make home loans, the main function of the thrift is to make home loans. Now, can everybody turn to activity 1, which is which and the packet? It looks like this.
Now, the correct answer is the need for financial literacy is great. The Jumpstart Coalition of Personal Finance has been measuring financial literacy for the past 10 years. And the results were American youth received a grade of 60%. When broken down by race, African American youth received a failure grade of 50%. This study has been done since 1997, and since then it's been a steady decrease. So yes, there is a need for financial literacy, and the Young Money Group is here to fulfill that need.
And so I understand that you all understand the importance of financial literacy and young people understanding the importance because, as you know, our economics has changed. The banking environment and the rules and the laws have changed. And if you want to be successful in this life, it is not how much money you earn, it's what you do with the money that you have. So learning how to manage it, learning how to invest it, and then learning how to make that money turn into more money, and then helping others with that money. I commend all 3 of you young men with what you are doing, and my program, the Money Smart School of Finance for Children, we are trying to train children, educate and empower them to do the exact same things that you are doing. So my hat's off to each of you young brothers. I respect you and I appreciate doing it. We have to hope to have more like you as we both work together to try to pull that through.
In May, I went to Kansas City and addressed the Federal Reserve Bank on the importance of financial literacy.
We consider ourselves as being the #1 factory in producing financially aware youth and being #1 in producing certified financial literacy educators who will ultimately be the leaders of tomorrow. And what's unique about the Young Money Group is that statistics say that youth learn better from their peers. Now, the future needs to be led by the youth, and that's what the Young Money Group is prepared and planning to do.
In July, I was invited to Washington, D.C. to be a panelist on the topic of improving financial literacy in the African American community, which was hosted by the Congressional Black Caucus.
17 million people are unbanked, and 43 million people are underbanked. And 54% of the African American household is either unbanked or underbanked. That's over half of the African American population. And when you are underbanked, you rely upon alternative financial services that are targeted at poor people, such as check cashing stores, payday loans, or pawn shops. And the U.S. household debt is at $14 trillion. So yes, there is a need to know, and the need to know is now. I hope with the great minds that we have in here today, we can come up with some brilliant ways to start decreasing some of these numbers and start increasing others, and close the gaps amongst the ethnic groups.
So that's the Young Money Group. We look forward to teaching you and your youth about consumer education. Remember, the true measure of your wealth is how much you would be worth if you lost all of your money. Thank you.